everyone.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Catching Up with Yoseka Stationery. So casual. I hope you all are well. Here at Yoseka, a bunch of us are feeling a little under the weather.
Are you?
I mean, Jacob was sick last week. I feel like it's like cold and flu season, so a lot of us are like getting a little something. We caught something from Jacob last week, but luckily we're not feeling too bad. But what?
I think the cutest thing was being his nightmare. That's
the
being
cutest
very
nightmares.
Cute.
Yeah. So Jacob last week was like he was sick. He was out of school for like 2-3 days last week. And when little kids get sick, something I didn't know because it was the first time I was a first-time mom like a couple years ago, but they get high fevers, high. So he was like burning up one night at like 3 a.m. with a 104 something fever. Yeah. And he was basically having like fever dreams. So he was like delirious and having fever dreams, and it was so like cute, and so it was so heartbreaking because I couldn't help him because he kept seeing things in his room. So he kept calling me into his room at like 3 a.m. saying, I see a dinosaur in my crib, or like I see skeletons, because he just saw the movie Coco for Halloween at school. I see skeletons the back of the door, and I didn't know what to do. I was just like, oh, Jacob, they're not really there. And then I turned the light on for him, and I'm like, see, they're just whatever, you know. But he took a long time to calm down because he kept seeing things. And they were just the most adorable little hallucinations, you know, like a little dinosaur in his crib. He thought the stuffed animal in his crib was a dinosaur. Yeah. So that's what we've been dealing with here. Hopefully you all are not sick. Luckily, I think this year it's not going to be as bad as last year because Jacob was just starting daycare last year and he was sick for like 6 consecutive months. It was horrible.
That was crazy.
It was crazy. But we're already feeling better, so all good there. And then other than that, last week we did talk a little bit about preparing for the holidays a little bit and how lots of people are doing their holiday shopping, we're noticing in store. And it's definitely continuing. So it's not a coincidence from last week. I think people are just like really getting into the holiday mindset. That did remind me this week to look at some holiday shipping deadlines. Right. So for anybody who you still have plenty of time, by the way. I don't want to cause alarm, but for anybody who is like trying to get their holiday presents from like anywhere online, really, there are USPS like shipping deadlines that USPS will post like, you know, we need to receive packages by this date in order to guarantee delivery by Christmas, essentially. So for us, based on like our fulfillment speeds, our shipping deadline is basically going to be December 16th, Monday, December 16th for most packages, and then December 17th if you are ordering priority. So that's pretty much all you need to know. I'm going to post them under the comments as well, so you don't have to like worry about writing those down. But I did just want to make that announcement in case anybody is thinking about picking up holiday presents or gifts or whatever that you need in time for the holidays.
Right.
Yeah. So other than that, we were kind of light on newly added stationery last week because we were coming back from a long weekend. And this week, though, we have a lot of stuff.
Wow.
We have a lot of stuff I'm excited to share. And we talked about Tono Lims last week. They're not done yet because it's a lot.
It's a lot of work,
A lot of work, right. But I'm excited to announce that we are beginning the swatching. Ashley is beginning the swatching tomorrow. She's going to swatch 100 inks tomorrow. So that's a lot. Wish her luck. Wish her hand lots of luck and not cramping. But we'll be excited because we were debating like, oh, can we even do swatches for all these inks? But I think at the end of the day, like, you guys need to see swatches. We need to see swatches to like fully understand these inks.
They don't really have swatches online.
I know, they don't have swatches. They were like, we make too many inks to swatch them.
So we gotta do the job.
Yeah. So I'm pumped for it. I'm pumped to see all these ink colors. Yeah. So moving on to newly added stationery, we have lots of new things. Why don't we start with this one?
Okay.
Neil's favorite. He was so excited.
But it's right in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are by Raymay. They are card size. They're very tiny. Card size diary. They're monthly, and you can fit them into your wallet like this. Just like a card. Very convenient.
But the best part...
The best part?
The best part is that they look like a credit card.
Oh.
They're not just card size, they look like a credit card.
Yeah.
And they even come in credit card finishes. Like this one's gold.
Yeah, they
and
do.
like metallic looking.
Yeah. It's kind of clever. And the inside is the monthly like this. So it's not of course you don't have a lot of room to write things.
Yeah. It's more for like if you need a quick glance at the year. I feel like if you need to be like, oh, what day of the week is this? You know, that's what it's for. Not for really like penciling things in as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe just like to crack a joke with some people who are also into stationery.
Whipping it out at a cocktail party or something.
Like your party trick. Oh, look at my credit card.
Oh, yeah.
Here's
mine. Like, yeah. That's funny. Like you go to pay for something and you accidentally use your diary. Okay, yeah, those are so fun. I love that they are like fully like trying to pass as credit cards. I think that's the best part. And then we also have some new fountain pens this week, which we're excited to share with you all. We have Sailor Veilio, the 3rd edition, in 2 new colors. The top one is the blue, and the bottom one is pearl orange. So I love Sailor Veilio. I think these are such beautiful pens, and the design of the pens looks like basically veils on the body of the pen, like over the transparent body of the pen. So that's where the name Veilio comes from.
Yeah.
And it comes with a 21 karat nib. So it's like the nice nib. And then the size is kind of interesting. The size of the pen is basically like the barrel is kind of like the Pro Gear Slim size, but then the cap is like a Pro Gear size. So it's kind of like this interesting in-between size that's not exactly like any of the other Sailor models. And I just think it screams like elegance. It's so pretty. The nib is 21 karat, but it's the smaller 21 karat nib.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, because it's the barrel of the pen is actually like the slim size. So I think the proportions would look off if it was like too big of a nib. But these are cool. These are available to like the Sailor Bespoke retail shops. Yeah. So we're excited to have them. And I love the orange.
You like the orange?
I think the blue is more popular based on what I'm seeing.
Oh.
But I'm loving the orange. I think it's great. It's so pretty. It reminds me of peaches and cream or something. Very pretty. Okay, so those are the new pens from Sailor that we have. And then we also finally have these new-ish pens. Yeah. They're new to us, but they've been out since like late summer.
Well, Veilio also is a little, it took a while.
Well, those are from Japan, that's why.
Yeah. These are Esterbrook Back to the Land.
Esterbrook Estie Back to the Land. I actually first saw this. I first saw this before they released it because Esterbrook was at Stationery Fest. Right. And they took out like a whole page ad for the release of this pen in our Stationery Fest pamphlet. And this was the pen, the green one, that they chose to put on the advertisement. Yeah. And I was just like, this is so pretty. Yeah, so I saw it and I was like, this is going to be a great release. Yeah. And then I don't know, we got really busy and we didn't order the pen. Yeah, so,
we got very busy after Stationery Fest.
Yeah.
After Stationery Fest, we were doing a lot of Hobonichi, and we were on break for like 2 weeks, and then we came back. You know, some personnel changes. So we've been very, very busy.
Yeah.
And Esterbrook stopped by and I was like, I'm so sorry. It's because I haven't been checking email having.
Yeah, he stopped by. He's like, "What's going on, Neil? Do you still care about Esterbrook?"
I was like, I'm so sorry. It's just very late. Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm kidding. Right,
Yeah.
It's Ryan.
Yeah,
I think
Ryan.
a lot of people in the community probably know Ryan.
Right.
He works for Esterbrook.
You probably
and
see him at the
pen shows.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was very very nice. He's being
the
so
best.
kind.
He's really the best.
Yeah, he's like, Neil, if you don't like it, you can just tell me. I was like,
No, we like it. We actually like it.
I like it. Just like
Yeah.
haven't gotten around.
Yeah.
And if we get them,
Yeah.
I know we are a little behind on other things
Right.
to set them live.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like the storage situation.
Yeah.
Back here.
It's getting better.
It's clearing
Yeah.
out. But yeah, these pens are very vintage. They're inspired by like the 70s, that decade. That's why these are the colors. And their names, I don't know where they got these names from, but they're so funny. This one, the green one, is called Quirky Leaf.
Quirky Leaf, okay.
This brownish one is called Incredible Rock.
Oh.
And then this beautiful like bluish turquoise one is Funky Lake. So they're very, I don't know, I feel like I'm having a conversation with somebody in the 70s when I'm talking about these names.
Yeah.
And then they each come with like their different fun little gifts. So the Quirky Leaf comes with this pen nib wipe.
Yeah.
And then the Incredible Rock comes with this car, what is it called? Those car scent things that you hang in your car.
Refresher.
Refreshener, whatever.
Freshener, yeah.
And they're scented. And then the Funky Lake one comes with a little vial of ink too.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're all fun. They're all a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm excited to finally have them actually here after having seen them at Stationery Fest like a few months ago.
Yeah.
So, yay! Next up is something exciting.
Yeah.
Also somebody at Stationery Fest.
Oh, that's right, yes.
Also somebody who's there.
Yeah.
One of our favorite people, LCN, Lynn
LCN.
Channing, has a new collection that we're excited to share. We're still working through everything because there's a lot. But what I have to show you today are PET tapes, some stamps, and then some coasters actually. Yeah. And then she's also releasing, of course, wax seals, which she's known very well for. Yeah. And we're still working through those. I think she has about 30-something new designs of wax seals, which we will be adding very soon. But I have the PET tapes. I want to share these because these are so pretty. They're called Journey Volume 1 and Volume 2. And
they're photos.
They're photos.
You know, this should go into that Miu Kiss Cut roll thing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes, they should collab. Oh, geez.
That's where it should go in.
Yes.
Yeah.
These are so. I think these are online already, and I already see they're beginning to sell. So if you want them, you should
they're
get
beautiful.
These. They're so pretty.
Yeah. Like, on the side note, this kind of reminds me how recently Austin has been traveling around Taiwan.
Yeah.
To take a lot of videos. And I noticed in Taiwan, the stationery shop
all have the strip.
Yeah, that's such a good idea.
It's such. I was thinking that too. I was like, we should do that.
Yeah, maybe we should do that.
Yes. Okay. Wait. We should. I'm sorry, I interrupted you, so people don't know what you're talking about. But a lot of Taiwanese artists make PET tapes, and we don't always bring the PET tapes in store because if you look at this, sometimes you're kind of like, well, what is that?
Yeah, what is that?
And then these are usually like $20-something. Yeah. So if you don't know what it is, you probably will find it kind of intimidating to just pick up and add to cart.
It takes a while.
It takes a while to use up all of this tape. So the Taiwanese stationery stores, we noticed in Authen's videos, they all display them in this very creative, smart way, which is they cut the whole strip, like they show you the whole pattern until it repeats, and then that's how you know like what you get in this roll, basically. So I noticed that too. So smart.
Oh, those are not for sale. I thought you.
Oh wait, what?
I thought they cut it up.
No, I thought that was just for display.
So you
can know like what is in this.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it's more like a sample. Like,
that's also a good idea. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Well,
something to play around.
Some PET tapes from LCN. There's the Journey Volume 1, Volume 2. She has this one called This and That in like the white and the clear design.
Yeah.
And then she has the floral ones here, which also really remind me of Mew, another screaming for collab kind of thing going on here. And then this one is called, I think it's called Ephemera. Yeah.
Yeah.
So lots of PET tapes. Then we have, I think a lot of people love LCN for her wax seals. I don't have any of the wax seals yet here today, but I personally, what I love LCN for the most is the stamps. She makes really good stamps. They're so detailed. And so she always packages them like this. It's fun.
Yeah.
I remember like in Sunnyside, remember people would always say, is this soap? Right? Because it looks like it's packaged so beautiful. It looks like handmade soap or something. But they're all stamps that are packaged this way. So she has these. They're called Signboard. And these are the designs. They are so detailed. And these, if you went to Stationery Fest, she made limited clips with these. Do you remember these?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now we have the stamp versions because those clips were limited and people were so sad they didn't get them. So if you're one of those people, now you can get them as a stamp. Yeah. Wow. It says 2024 Stationery Addicted for this one. How cute. Then she has, I love the idea of these word stamps.
Yeah.
So it's just like a word with the definition, and the word is ephemera and the word is memorabilia. So I think these are really like touching the nerve of the collaging, stationery, scrapbooking community, right? Like it's all stuff that we really love. And then there's like bubbles one, and there's more like kind of ephemera themed ones, and these are the designs of those.
Yeah.
And then she has this set called On the Desk, which I love when LCN does this. This is like a bunch of different stamps packaged into one. And I'm very eager to see what's in here, so I thought I would pop this baby open today. And just, it's so much fun to see because it just, you open it and it's so many stamps in here. And they're all so pretty.
And this has gotta be hand wrap, right? That's,
it's gotta be.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh my god. Okay. So. Ta-da! Oh, it's this way. Ta-da!
Oh.
Those are all the stamps.
So cool.
It's so many of them, and these are. It's called On the Desk, so it's like different stationery items.
I love this. Wow.
I know, so good. I can't wait. The ink, pen ink, wax seal, instant dry inks, this watercolor one, and then like an inkwell.
So good.
Yeah, and then, did you show everybody this yet? The nibs. Oh my god, with 2024 on it.
Yeah.
How cute. And the little pencil and the little brush. Okay.
That's very
did
cute.
Did that not live up to your expectations? Like that was not disappointing, right, everybody?
Good,
yeah, I knew that would be good.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, she also has like some coasters in her new collection. Yeah, and then we have some other stuff coming from her as well. So we are very excited about the new LCN. And I think that is it for the newly added stationery.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
Oh, my favorite? I think my favorite is this.
Yeah, I knew it.
I was gonna say LCN because the 2024 really, Yeah,
it's great.
Something to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 2024 stamp right here. I like that. I like that she had this at the Stationery Fest. What about you?
I gotta pick these LCN stamps. Like, I didn't even show the backside. The backside is so detailed because you literally get all of those little embellishments on the nib. So it has to be so detailed to get to that. And yeah, that's what I love about her stamps and her stuff is that
Yeah.
it's so detailed and so just beautiful. It just seems like she spends like hours on like each thing, you know? It's like she really puts her heart into it. So yeah, I think LCN. And plus I love her. She's so sweet. She's really, really sweet.
Yeah. She also just had a baby.
Yes.
And I think that really, really got me.
Got you. Really got you. Yeah, no, well, it touched me to see her working so hard at Stationery Fest with her baby.
Right.
Yeah, I remember that. And her husband was there. She had a lot, but she was working so hard to like be part of it, and it moved me.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so that's the newly added stationery this week. Other than that, Neil has been spending a lot of time in the store.
Yeah, I'm the interim store manager right now.
We miss you, Min. Min, come back. Jacob's always like, when's Dada coming home?
Yeah. I've been spending a lot of time at the store. I mean, the store is fun. I miss store.
That's true. Neil has really been enjoying it, actually. I mean, he's been exhausted, but he always comes back with, like, these stories.
Yeah. I mean, I love interacting with people. I love it when people stop me and say hi. I also love it when people treat me like NPC. I always call myself NPC in store.
Oh, right. Wait, this is, like, the what is it?
NPC, like the... I don't know what it stands for.
You've explained this to me so many times. It's like a video game thing.
Yeah. It's kind of fun to just experience with people.
Yeah.
Because it's like you get this full range.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so cool. And it just reminds me why we started.
Mm.
We're really responding and bringing stationery to everyone here, whether or not, what kind of experience that is.
Yeah.
And there's like a big range. Sometimes you get like amazing customer, and then in store, of course, you get like a different one. So there's a lot of interaction I ran into. Some good customer that I recently ran into, Susan.
Right. Yeah, you told me she stopped by.
Yeah, she stopped by. I think was it with her daughter?
Yep, she comes sometimes with her daughter. Yeah.
And then a daughter's friend from Chicago or something.
Oh.
And then she was here with another friend.
Oh.
So it's like a trip. They just feel like they had to come here.
That's so sweet.
And then she gave us like a gift for.
That's right. Yeah, she brought a gift for the baby, and it's the first new thing. I was telling Neil, this is the first new thing that this baby has because I have not purchased a thing. And it's been so long since I've had a newborn, and I was looking at it, I was like, oh my God, is this how small they are? Like the socks are like this. And I'm like, is it for real?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
So cute.
So cute. Thank you, Susan.
Thank you,
so
Susan.
Sweet.
Yeah. Also, I mean, run into a lot of regulars as well.
Yeah.
Run into, maybe his name is Jeff. He works at an airline.
His name is Jeff.
I don't remember. It's really name.
Okay. Oh, you were telling me Robert.
Oh,
wait, Robert.
Yes. Robert from, he volunteered at Stationery Fest.
Yeah.
He has 4 kids.
Yeah.
And he stopped by to pick up some gifts.
Oh.
So that was fun. He's very sweet. He showed me his family, like, holiday photos.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, he was great at Stationery Fest, I remember, because there were some tense moments, and he was just always very calm and composed.
Yeah.
You know, a great guy to have around. Thanks, Robert.
Yeah. He was surprised my hair is still black after Stationery Fest.
It's not, it's gray. It's like
gray
half gray. What do you mean?
Yeah, who else? I feel like I ran into so many people.
Yeah. Well, you just named a lot of them.
Yeah.
There's even more, though, I guess.
There's even more.
Yeah.
So it's been great.
It's good.
And the storefront has changed a little bit, of course. I'm sure you guys will notice if you stop by. We've been improving a lot, a bunch of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and our storefront team has been amazing. You know, the holiday is getting busy, and everyone's here. Like everyone know people are here to get their stationery.
Yeah.
Like helping out with the right color, the right nib sizes. So everyone's working hard.
Yes.
So shout out to our team at
Yay.
Greenpoint.
Yay. They're great.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really takes, I always say it takes a special personality to work in our shop, but
Yeah.
and you really have to be passionate about stationery.
Yeah.
Because it can be really tiring
Right.
if you're on your feet all day,
Yeah.
but it can also be the opposite. It can be so like recharging and energizing because if you have a passion for stationery, you're interested in it, then and you're just meeting people all day who also love it, it's like it becomes really fun.
Yeah.
So I think everybody at the storefront has the energy and the outlook that it's a lot of fun, which
Yeah.
makes it a very great place to be.
I know.
Yeah.
And just like it kind of just reminds me of how I think for a while I didn't really go to the store as often.
Right.
And if I do go, I'm not like on the floor helping every customer. I'm only helping out when, you know, I'm needed
Right.
usually. But recently it's more like I'm out there.
Yeah.
It really just reminds me like why we're here. Yeah. Like, there are a lot of people that we made impact to. So thanks to all of you. A lot of people online and see me in person, and they recognize me. And from YouTube.
Oh yeah.
From the things that we do.
Yeah.
Which is very cool.
Yeah.
And every day people ask. I swear it's like every time I'm at the store.
What do they ask?
The Stationery Fest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like every day.
Well, do you have an answer yet?
My short answer is probably maybe yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been talking about it a lot.
Yeah, we've been talking about it a lot.
Yeah.
Now that we're kind of back on track a little bit, let's think about what it is.
Yeah. I think it also helps that you are back in the store and you're very much like in touch with just what people are looking for and the kinds of questions you get every day.
Yeah.
So it's been good to hear from all of you very directly in store, things you're looking for, things you want. And Stationery Fest is obviously one of them.
Yeah.
So we are trying. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's about it. That was a nice little detour we took, a little chat about the store and what we've been thinking and what we've been feeling and seeing in the store.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming by to the store. Anybody who's come by in the last few weeks, and obviously Neil has transformed because of you. He's been inspired by you all.
It's like I'm restarting my job.
Yeah. It's been great. So thank you all for watching this episode. Let us know in the comments if you're ready for the holidays, if you've begun your holiday shopping yet. And thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.